After years of delay, Kenya has paid compensation to 4 women who were victims of sexual violence stemming from the 2007 elections in the first payment of its kind. With no accountability earlier for the crimes that were committed in the name of elections, the survivors in Kenya have finally secured justice. The rights groups have confirmed that authorities have released funds amounting to roughly $31,000 to each victim. In 2020, a high court had ordered for the government to pay compensation to these women victims, with rights groups confirming on Friday that funds had been released in a historic move. The victims, who all requested anonymity, expressed gratitude for the decision despite the long wait. The rights groups found at least 900 people had suffered sexual assaults, including gang rape and castration, during the wave of post-election violence that swept across the country more than a decade ago. The coalition, which includes the International Commission of Jurists, or the ICJ, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, and Physicians for Human Rights, has underlined that the ruling marks a significant step forward. Now, sexual violence continues to be endemic in Kenya, with women marching last year against femicide in the country. Now, following the 2007 violence, the International Criminal Group indicted the then President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto for crimes against humanity. Now, both cases collapsed when witnesses failed to testify. Now, Ruto is in fact the current president of Kenya since 2022. And for more details, our correspondent Louisa Olanyi has sent us this report. Listen in.
The Kenyan government has paid $31,000 to each of 4 survivors of sexual violence from the 2007 post-election unrest. This landmark compensation, ordered by the High Court in 2020, marks the first time Kenya has officially recognized and redressed these atrocities. The ruling stems from a 13-year legal battle, highlighting the state's failure to investigate and prosecute sexual and gender-based violence during the chaotic period that left over 1,000 dead and hundreds of thousands displaced. Now, while this is a victory for justice, advocates note that 4 other survivors were denied compensation and the fight for full accountability continues. Kenyans have described it as a historic first, saying justice, although delayed, has prevailed.